شاب أمريكي يؤكد تفوق الرسالة القرآنية والإسلام على تناقضات الإنجيل والمسيحية في أمريكا وأوروبا.
If you ask a Muslim, how do you know this Quran is from God? We just say, yeah, there's miracles in this book, there's no contradiction in it, there's no mistakes, and it was revealed 1,100 years ago. There's no contradictions, no mistakes, nothing wrong with it. It's a perfect book, perfect revelation. And that's how we know it's from God. Chapter 4, verse 82, had this been from anyone other than God, you would have certainly found in it many inconsistencies. And of course we find out inconsistencies, proving that it's from God. But now, when you ask a Christian that same question, how do we know this is from God? They say, they can't defend the book on itself. They need something else to come to try to help them. Because they can't say this is a miracle. Because they know there's too many mistakes in here. Way too many mistakes. Acts 1:18, Matthew 27:9. That's one right there. And that's one of how Judas died. It's two different deaths. So they can't prove that the Bible is from God. Period. Because God doesn't make mistakes. And there's a lot of mistakes in that book.
You believe in the Bible?
Yes, I do.
Is the Word of God?
Yes, it is.
100%?
Absolutely. Isaiah was 22 years old when he became king, and he reigned 1 year in Jerusalem.
His mother was?
Ahathaliah, the granddaughter of Omri, king of Israel. Right.
So how old was he when he became king?
22 years old.
You're a preacher, man, I can tell. 2 Chronicles 22:2.
Isaiah was 42 years old when he became king, and he reigned 1 year in Jerusalem. His mother's name was Ahathaliah, the grandmother of Omri.
Granddaughter of Omri. So was he 22 or 42?
Whichever one.
It's a contradiction right there, right?
It's not a contradiction.
Okay. But if the Bible is filled with mistakes, how can you believe in a book, put your salvation, knowing there are clear, undeniable errors in it?
Expansion of the universe.
Okay.
At the time when the science of astronomy was still primitive,
if the Quran says this,
the expansion of the universe was described in the Quran. And it is we who have built the universe with our creative power and keep expanding it.
Okay.
The fact that the universe is expanding was discovered in the last century. The physicist Stephen Hawking, in his book A Brief History of Time, writes, the discovery that the universe is expanding was one of the great intellectual revolutions of the 20th century.
This is like...
The Quran mentioned the expansion of the universe even before the invention of the telescope.
The most mind-blowing one was expansion of the universe to me. Talking about the universe expanding, that's crazy.
القرآن هو مجموعة متكاملة من التعاليم، حيث أنه وحي من الله. يعرف المسلمون أنه لا يحتوي على تناقضات أو تعدد في الروايات، مما يعطيه طابعا ثابتا ومتماسكا.
If you must fight, then strike only at those combatants who attacked you. Do not attack women, children, the elderly, or those retreating in their places of worship. Do not cut down trees or kill animals. Fighting against aggressors is allowed regardless of their faith. Fighting innocents is prohibited regardless of their faith. The Quran makes it clear that men and women are equal before God and before the law. If there are any abuses against women that are cultural practices in Muslim countries, they contradict Islamic teachings. Islam guarantees the freedom of non-Muslims to practice their faith as well as protection for their places of worship. The Prophet said, whoever harms a non-Muslim under the protection of Islam, I shall be their opponent on Judgment Day, and they will not even smell paradise. The Quran teaches 3 types of brotherhood. You have your brotherhood in humanity, all humans being equal. You have your biological brotherhood, your siblings, and you have your brotherhood in faith, your fellow Muslims. Judgment Day arrives and you have a seedling in your hand, plant it regardless, and don't waste water even if you live by the river. The Prophet prohibited polluting water sources and promised a heavenly reward for planting trees to feed animals, birds, and humans. He taught that a good deed done to an animal is like a good deed done to a human being. The Prophet prohibited the use of live birds and animals for target, the killing of animals for sport, slaughtering an animal in front of another animal, and forbade overburdening animals and underfeeding them. Best among their believers are those who are best to their wives, and that paradise lies under the feet of the mother.